Today, more Americans are invested in publicly traded companies than ever before, at participation levels unmatched by any other country. Their faith in the U.S. capital markets, a key driver of our nation's economy, rests on the belief that the system is fair, transparent, and trustworthy. And that belief depends to a large extent on the quality of the information investors receive about public companies. U.S. capital markets continue to be the gold standard for the entire world, but financial reporting is at a critical juncture. Investors face a bewildering array of financial instruments and an increasingly complex business environment. Changes in the regulatory framework and the new realities of the global economy add other complications. On top of all that, technological developments are changing the way we deliver and receive information, for better and for worse. To help deal with these challenges, the Center for Audit Quality launched a national public dialogue tour last year. Our goal was to tap the wisdom of those with the most at stake. For the first time, investors, issuers, regulators, academics, and other market stakeholders are coming together to share ideas on improving financial reporting. We've heard from stakeholders in 9 cities so far, from coast to coast and places in between. Cindy Fornelli, the CAQ's executive director, set the ground rules at our very first stop in Denver, Colorado.
You will note that, with the exception of our opening remarks and closing remarks, the public company auditing profession is not speaking today. Rather, the dialogue is meant to be by and among the key stakeholders in the process. Today, as in other cities that we visit, the profession will be listening.
Tour participants have taken to the task with enthusiasm. The discussions are invariably interesting, thought-provoking, and enlightening. Tour participants are passionate about the need to maintain the integrity of the markets and about their desire for reliable information. They don't necessarily want more information. They want more relevant information. Our discussions cover a lot of ground, but most of the issues fall into 3 broad categories: the quality of audits, the role of auditors, and the future of auditing. We've found widespread agreement that financial reporting and investor confidence in it has improved dramatically since the financial scandals in the early part of this decade. In 2002, Gallup measured investor confidence at 31%. Last summer, a survey commissioned by the Center for Audit Quality found investor confidence at 84%. But better isn't good enough. We've heard a lot of complaints about the complexity of financial statements. Some tour participants want more focus on meeting the disparate needs of casual investors and institutional investors. We've seen a lot of demand for more forward-looking information.
Why was Wayne Gretzky so good? He said, because I go to where the puck is going to be, not to where it is. And that's what we need. We not only need to know that the information is accurate and accessible, but we need information that's going to help us understand where the puck is going to be. And that might involve a completely different way of looking at reporting.
The Public Dialogue Tour has also underscored the vital role that public company auditors play in detecting fraud. Tour participants have high expectations of auditors, but they know that corrupt corporate executives can sometimes thwart even the most diligent auditor.
I, as an investor, really want the accounting firms to be spending a huge amount of their time looking for fraud. And my analogy would be the policeman, who obviously can't stop every burglary in the neighborhood, but whose presence scares away burglars.
Improvements in information technology are changing the way we gather, transmit, and receive financial data. We know that we've barely tapped the potential, but we also know that the opportunity to deliver more information faster carries the risk of information overload. Too much information, delivered without the proper context, can be as frustrating and useless as too little information. We've found little interest in real-time data, but a lot of interest in new ways to deliver relevant information.
There is much more data available much more quickly using the internet, etc. To me, the key question, though, is not more data more quickly, it's turning the data into usable information.
To me, the key to modernization is the internet in terms of financial and business reporting. And there are a lot of people, it has been pointed out, that are just voracious in taking in all this information. But again, we get back to the problem that we mentioned earlier, that while that's great probably for regulators, that's great for sophisticated investors, this massive information doesn't necessarily make any difference, or might even be just more to overwhelm the smaller, more retail investors.
We've heard from Americans all across the country. We're indebted to all of the market stakeholders who took the time to share their thoughts, opinions, and ideas on improving financial reporting. They understand the importance of maintaining the integrity of our capital markets. We intend to develop and release a report to include all the input we've received across the country.